Thank you for tuning into Abundant Moments. In the book of Acts, in the very last chapter, there's an account of Paul. And Paul had just gone through this terrible, terrible hurricane, and he was with 276 other prisoners on a boat, and they made it through to safety, and they get to the island of Malta. And after this horrendous thing that lasted for about 14 days, the torrential rain and winds and everything he went through, then a snake comes out of the fire, and it bites him. And it's a poisonous, venomous snake. But the Bible lets us know that Paul just shook it off, and it fell back into the fire, and it burned up. And as a matter of fact, all the people that were around him saw this happen, and they knew it was a poisonous snake, so they were very superstitious, and they thought, well, he has to be a god. They didn't realize who he was and thought he was a god. I told you that account for this. Sometimes in our lives we go through terrible things. We make it through. And after we make it through to victory to the other side, sometimes something like that poisonous snake comes up at us. And oftentimes, we've been through these great things, been through great trials, and we're on the other side of it, and then something like this happens, and sometimes we have that tendency to just say, I give up, I quit, this is it. But we have to be like the Apostle Paul, and we have to shake it off. We have to shake it off and say, it doesn't matter what has happened, I know I have victory. It doesn't matter who's come against me, what's come against me, I know I can continue to go on no matter how many times something happens. I'm strong in the Lord and in the power of His might, and I can continue to go on to victory. I know in my life, there have been times that I've gone through just what seemed like tremendous things, horrible things, and I've made it through, and you think, okay, finally a breather. And then something else. But as that something else comes, don't let that cause you to falter and fail. Don't let that cause you to say, I give up. But go on, and you will see that you too can overcome even that thing that's come against you again. Even something like the snake. That was a miracle that took place. And there's still miracles taking place today for those who won't give up. For those that won't allow obstacles and circumstances to come against them, but they will continue to persevere. There's something great about perseverance. Those that continue to persevere, see, even when something else happens, they have victory if we will continue to trust in God. And let me tell you, when you make it through, you see, man, God is truly God, and He will cause you to triumph. He will give you strength, and you're going to become stronger than you ever dreamed or imagined, but you have to shake it off. So whatever has happened today, just shake it off. Let it go. Trust in God and go on to victory. Thank you for tuning in.